So then, which brings me to Crystal Pearl, Presidential Diamond, because this lady has just soared in this business. Crystal and I met about almost 4 years. 3.5 years? 4 years ago.
3.5.
I'll be in the business 4 years in March, so about 3.5 years. And I went in to get my hair done and met Crystal, instantly adored her, and gave her a card. And Crystal, I'll have you talk about the rest, but this is Crystal Pearl, and she's one of our top 100 money earners in the company, walked across stage at our conference, and just is an exceptional person, businesswoman, and I'm so proud to have you as part of the team and in my life. And I would just like for you to tell a little bit of your story, and kind of starting with maybe why you joined, because you'd never done any kind of business like this. And you said you'd always do hair.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, yeah, thanks for having me on the call. This is so fun. But yeah, like Lori said, my name is Crystal Pearl. I've been with It Works for about 3.5 years now. And like Lori said, I got started. She came into my salon and sat down in my chair, and I had just had twin daughters. They were 6 months old at the time, and I was dealing with just a ton of loose skin on my stomach after my daughters. I'm 5 feet tall, and so twins on this little body, it was interesting. So Lori gave me a Blitz card, and she started telling me about what she did, and I remember I was instantly skeptical. I thought, there was no way this would work, because if it did work, I would have heard about it by now. And I just was one of those people. I've wasted my money on a lot of different things in the past. But then what I kept thinking about was, gosh, for $25, just that, what if it did work? What if it did work and it would do something for me? So anyways, Laura gave me her card. I threw it in my purse. I didn't really think too much more about it. But then a couple days later, she followed up with me and gave me a call and said, I really want to get a wrap on you. And I tried it, and I had awesome results with my first wrap. I instantly saw a change in my skin and just the way I felt physically, and I got really excited about it. And I honestly didn't even know what I was doing when I signed up for the business. I've always been one of those people, if there's opportunity, I always think, what if? I'm just going to take a chance at it. So anyway, so I signed up for the business kit. It was $199 when I joined. And I just did it because I wanted it to be an add-on service in my salon. I really saw the value in throwing this product on my clients while they were already getting a hair service done, and that it wouldn't take me any extra time, and it was just quick and easy. So that was the plan. And then Lori made me do a launch party. I didn't want to do parties, so I said that right away. I was very shy, didn't want to do parties. But she said, this is how we're going to get your business going, so we're going to do a party. So I did a party, and I actually instantly fell in love with the parties. It was so fun, just the atmosphere of it, all that. I just thought it was so cool. And that is when I really started digging into what this company could be for me. I started looking into more of the residual income side of it, what network marketing is. Like Lori said, I'd never done anything like this. I wasn't looking for this business, but we had came out of a situation when I was pregnant with my daughters that I actually got put on bed rest when I was 25 weeks pregnant with my daughters. And so doing hair, I couldn't work. That was my source of income. If I wasn't there physically doing hair, I didn't make any money. So I had no income coming in. And then my husband got laid off from his job at the same exact time. So that was really scary for us. We were getting ready for our 2 twin daughters, and on one hand, super, super excited because, we're about to have twins and first-time parents. But then on the other hand, just being so terrified because we didn't have any money coming in and we were racking up so much debt. And then Josh ended up going back to work, and obviously we had the girls, and I went back to work, and we started making money, but we racked up a lot of credit card debt from that situation. And it just made me realize that I wanted a plan B. I wanted something that if life happened again, I had something to fall back on. With both of our jobs being physical, that was important to me, especially now that I had children and people to really take care of. So that's when I got excited about what residual income could do. So like Lori said, I had planned on always doing hair. Actually, my first why in this business was because I wanted to open up a salon. And now it's so funny because I'm like, that sounds absolutely awful to me. But that was my first reason why. And within about, gosh, I would say about 8 months of doing the business, I was making just as much money as I made every single month in my salon. And then about a year and a half into it works, I was actually making more in 1 month than I made all year in the salon. And that's when I really started looking into, you know, does it make much sense for me to keep doing hair? And just for me, I decided, you know, this is my passion. I love making people feel good, and I love making them feel good about themselves, but with It Works, I get to do that, and I also get to help people become financially free. You know, that's like one of my biggest passions is I get to meet so many different people, and I get to hear so many different stories of why people want to do this, different backgrounds that they're coming from, people thinking that they can't do this, they're too shy, or they don't have the look, or they don't have the personality. Like I just, it's such an awesome personal development plan with a compensation plan attached to it. So I love being able to help people grow and show them that they can do anything that they want to do. They can make any amount of money that they want to make. It really comes down to them and their belief level in themselves and, you know, what limits they're willing to push. And, you know, it's the beauty of this business is you're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. And that's something that I love so much too. It's just such a team business. That's the beauty of network marketing. You know, none of us are going to be successful unless we're successful together. And so it's just a really unique thing that we all work together to achieve our dreams, and we get to help other people achieve their dreams in the process. So I guess that's my story. Is there anything I left out that you wanted me to share, Lori?
Oh, sure. I have a whole list of questions for you.
Oh, perfect.
You know, and one thing, too, you know, that we like, you know, when people come into a business like this, especially if they've never been in any type of home-based business, that they have no idea what's in front of them or what to expect or what they can even get out of it. So a lot of people do join thinking, I'm going to work just a little bit, and that's fine, and I'm just going to make a little bit of money because they have no idea what's available. So it's fun seeing someone say, I just want to make $100. I just need $200 because $200 can make a big difference in someone's household. But when they start seeing what they're capable of and having that personal growth, all of a sudden it's $300, it's $500, and things just start snowballing. It's so fun to see people grow into that and expect more because they've never been offered that before. They don't have that in a day job. No one's going to say, you know, work a little bit more and I'm going to throw on $500 extra for you. It just doesn't happen. So we love seeing that with our team members and the growth and what's available for them or changing lives too, like you said. So so did you you were working a lot. You were full-time or a lot of hours at the hair salon. And then with the little girls at home. So how did this work? Was your husband supportive all the time?
No. Those of you on our
leading
team have
question.
Right, have heard our story. But no, when I came into this business, to be completely honest, I didn't even tell my husband I was signing up for this business. I just signed up. And he didn't really care too much about me signing up, but what happened was as soon as I really saw the light of it and I just got that fire in my belly, you know, I went to town on this. I was eating, breathing, and sleeping It Works. And no, I mean, at first he had a lot of friends that were giving him the, oh, your wife got in one of those pyramid schemes, or, you know, what is she doing? She's spending all this time doing this. And, you know, Josh just saw me taking time away from the salon doing hair, which is what I went to school for. That was my career. So he definitely saw me taking away time from that. But down the road, I'm kind of one of those people that if you tell me I can't do something, I say watch me, and it kind of drives me and it pushes me and it motivates me. And so down the road now, he's very supportive. He's completely involved in my business, and that all came when he saw the heart behind the company and he really started learning about what this company is and what it's doing for people. Meeting our team, that's been huge. Hearing the people's stories and hearing how they're changing their lives, that's been really big. So no, I mean, with him at first, that was difficult because I didn't have his support. But like I said, I kind of just shut my mouth and got to work. And then the money started coming in, and then he was quiet about it. And then, like I said, once he got around the company, that's when everything changed. So that was awesome. But yeah, as far as time, I always tell people, anybody can do this business. And sometimes we hear from people, I'm too busy to do that business. And, I like to say I really like busy people because busy people are active. They're out and about and they're doing things. I always tell my team, if it works is taking a lot of extra time out of your life to do, you're doing it wrong. What you need to do is you need to involve it in your everyday life. When I started, like I said, the girls were 6 months old and I worked full time. So when I was out and about, during the day, I was giving people Blitz cards. I went to the bank. I gave the teller a Blitz card. I went to the grocery store. I would give the cashier a Blitz card. I would tell them, I'm introducing a new product in the area. Can I give you a coupon? So I did a lot of that. Facebook was huge. I make sure to post something about my business every single day. And it's not just ads. I'm not just posting like, oh, try this product, blah, 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 blah. That stuff's great, but I'm posting about what the products are doing for me. So I'm posting, things like, oh my gosh, starting my day, I just took my greens, I feel amazing. Or when I first started out, like, oh my gosh, just did a wrap party, it's going to pay for groceries this week, feeling blessed. Small things like that. And it's amazing how many people gravitate towards things like that because for a lot of people, their grocery bill being paid one week is life-changing for them. Or them having a little more energy during the day, that could be life-changing for them. So I think sometimes we just need to remember to not always talk about the big things, but also talk about the little things, and then the big things will come with that as time goes on. Mm-hmm. So.
And this business does energize you, too, when you're touching lives with whether it's the business or the products and meeting people who are excited. We don't get that in a day job. Most people don't get home from their 9 to 5 and can't sleep because they're so excited about, something that happened at the office. Whereas we're always excited about new people coming in our lives, people on our team, getting promotions or just feeling good about themselves. So it's pretty exciting. And how about at conference, did everyone have, I would try and sleep and all I could hear is this roaring in my head.
Yeah.
Katy Perry. Like, quit roaring now, go to sleep. So it's very exciting. So Crystal, what are some of your favorite products and how about your kids? What are the girls like?
Favorite products. I love the wraps, obviously. The wraps did a lot for me and my skin, and they make me feel so awesome. But probably the greens. Greens are the most life-changing product. They give your body so much awesome nutrition that we don't get every single day. And they've just, I have lots of testimonies, but probably one of the biggest things for me, I used to have like really, really bad seasonal allergies, like so bad that I would have to call in sick to work a couple days during the, like kind of that fall time when ragweeds are real bad and all that. And it would take me out for a couple days. And ever since taking the greens, I haven't had allergies in 3 years. And so that's been something that's been really amazing for me. My kids love the greens. I know they're getting great nutrition into their bodies. I always say they ask for their Monster juice every morning. So they'll drink the berry greens straight with water. And then, of course, we just came out with the greens chews, and those are absolutely amazing. 20 cartons of blueberries in 2 little chews, and they taste like Starburst. They're so good. So I love those. I love the thermal fit. I love the skincare. I'm kind of a junkie. I mean, I really love it all, and I take a lot of it. And so that's something that's really helped me in my business too, because I mean, I always tell people I don't sell anything. I'm not a salesperson. If you sat me down and you were like, I need you to sell this, I probably wouldn't be able to do it. But with these products, I just share what they've done for me and what they've done for my customers. And so it's just kind of like, these are the facts. These are what has happened, and, take it or leave it, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
So,
well, it is, and it's fun because as we use the products, and like our shakes are really good. They're easy to make. They're good. I feel like I'm cheating, like I'm making a malt. My granddaughters love making the shakes, and I know they're getting good stuff in. And it's like we're women, so if we see a good movie or read a good book or go to a restaurant, we're telling people, and it's the same as we do with our products. So it's not that we're pushing and selling. We're, just sharing what we've gotten out of it or someone else too. So it makes it so much easier that we're selling products that we love. And really with the supplements that we have, there's something for everyone. And I really, when I'm talking to people about the products, that I would rather see people really see what's available that we have for them rather than down the road people end up on prescriptions. So, it's kind of inevitable. If you're not taking care of the inside, something is going to happen. So what do you see, Crystal, for sharing, you're doing phenomenally well in this business. For you and Josh being so young and your kids, like, your future is just crazy great, as it is for all of us. But just to talk from your point of view, what you see for your family.
yeah, it's kind of crazy because, like I said, I wasn't looking for this business, and I come across so many people that are looking for something like this, and I think that's so awesome. Like, I can't imagine if I really was looking for this, years earlier, but I found it when I found it for the right time for me. But it's kind of crazy. It's just given us so much freedom, and that's been the biggest thing. Like, the money is great, but it's the freedom that comes with the money that is what's life-changing for us. Just the small things. Like, I never thought that I would want to be a stay-at-home mom, but then I had my kids, and I saw how fast it goes, and, just all those little life moments that you want to be a part of. Like, I love having the freedom that if I want to pick up and bring my kids on vacation, we can go to the beach, and we have the freedom to do that, to just pick up and go. And we're really blessed because Josh still does work in his full-time job, but his job is very flexible, so he has the freedom to like small things. Like, he is able to, when his shop gets slow, he's able to volunteer to be laid off for a couple weeks, so the people that really need that income can do that. So it's really been nice because we feel like we can bless people, and we can give people just so much more of ourselves because we're not stressed out. We don't have a lot of worries. And so that's just been absolutely amazing. We've been able to pay off all of our debt. All we have left is our house, which that's next on our goals. We'll have our houses paid off. We actually have two, but we'll have those paid off very soon. And just small things. Like, we were able to buy a brand new vehicle. We just had a little boy, and so we needed to upgrade our vehicle. We were able to pay cash for a new car for us, for our family, and not even have to worry about it. Just be like, okay, bam, done. It's ours. So, I guess that's the biggest thing, the freedom, and it's been interesting because, like I said, we weren't looking for this. So we've definitely had to learn to dream bigger because we've got to have a lot of our dreams. We've been able to cross off our dream boards, and so yeah, there's a lot in store for us, I think, that we don't even know yet, but we're excited for it.
Mm-hmm. And how nice for your kids to be raised in an environment where it's positive and you have dream boards and you're showing them what they can have out of life, not what the norm is, that you go to work for someone. Their life's going to be totally different because of $199 decision you made.
Right.
That's pretty neat.
Absolutely.
So what do you have for some tips for maybe new distributors in, because we know how to grow our business and to move up, it's sharing this opportunity with other people. So what tips do you have for new distributors or people that have been in a while and now want to move up? Um, and so to add on to that, do you want to talk about the bonuses too?
Sure, sure. So like Lori mentioned before, right now we have our good bonus. So what that is we came out of conference, and any current distributors who make it to what's called the rank of diamond by March 31st, they get a $10,000 bonus. If they go double, they get a $15,000 bonus. Triple, 25, presidential 50, and ambassador $75,000. So just crazy money on the table. And for brand new people coming in, you guys have 3 full months to get that $10,000 good bonus for making it to the rank of diamond. So absolutely, like Lori said, that's about building a team and sharing this opportunity with people. And I think for me, the biggest thing is that you need to fall in love with the company. I mean, that's so important. And the way you do that is you plug in to different things that are going on with your team. Conference calls. We have conference calls every single week. Tonight was the Show Me the Money call. It was on right before this call that we got on. Just learning about what this company has done, plugging into your upline, learning what it has done for their life, and maybe they've been involved with the company longer and they have that burning passion for what this company is doing for people. Plug into them and learn what this company is actually doing for people and fall in love with it. Fall in love with the products. When you become passionate about this, and the opportunity and the products, you're not going to feel like you're recruiting anymore, or you're not going to feel like you're just signing people up. You're going to feel like you're sharing a life-changing opportunity with them that has the potential to completely change their lives forever if they take this opportunity and run with it. So I think when you change the way you are looking at it, you're not afraid to reach out to people anymore. Maybe that friend that you have that's a single mom and is struggling, or, somebody that you just know they have the personality for this and they would just go crazy with it. Because in return what this is going to do for their lives if they take it and run with it. So I think just building up that passion and that love for it works. It helps you to not be as afraid. And then also, I guess my biggest tip, too, is plug into your upline. If you just joined the company and you have no idea what you're talking about yet, ask questions. Ask your upline how to talk to these people. I always tell my team, you get the meeting and we'll do a 3-way call, or we'll do a 3-way meeting, and I'm going to have you come and I'm going to have you listen to how I tell people about this opportunity, because typically the biggest mistake is that people just give way too much information and they end up making this business seem like it's so much more than it's not, that it's going to take so much more time than it is, and it scares people off, and that's, I think, the biggest mistake. So just simplify it and follow your upline. I talked about it at a training we just had. If you want to be wise, follow the wise. Success leaves clues. So plug into those people that have gotten to where you want to go and learn from them. Don't be afraid to learn from them. Ask them questions and plug into what they're doing.
Exactly. Well, follow the leader.
Mm-hmm.
And just to end, I won't go, we're not going to go into the whole marketing plan. Distributors that are listening or will listen will know. If any guests listen to the call, the recording, just get together with your distributor, look on the website, but get all the information, gather all the information before you make a decision, because it can be life-changing, and it will be life-changing for you. So it's a no risk. It's a $99 decision. So it's changed our lives, and we want it to change everyone else's lives too. This time for our company and the growth that we're having, it's the right time to jump in. So it's pretty darn exciting. So I'm going to open it up to any calls before we stop recording. So does anyone have any questions for either Crystal or I?
And I think I did mute the call, so I think you have to press *6 to
Oh, you
unmute
did?
yourself
Okay.
if you do have a question. Yeah, there was some background noise, so I just did it. Are we still on?
There, now it's unmuted. Any questions?
Okay.
Not at this time. Well, thank you everyone for being on, and if you have any questions for Crystal or I, you know where to find us. And go for that bonus, ladies. Make it a great 3 months. Thank you, Crystal, very much.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Okay, take care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Blitz, wrap, repeat.